So, without further ado, I'm gonna set up the segment of me doing my makeup. And fair warning, in the beginning I don't have my eyebrows on. I don't have makeup on. I am raw, barefaced naked, okay? Face, not body, okay? My name is Suzanne Harper. Here again, please give me a like if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to the channel. I'd love to have you in the community. And here we go with the makeup application. See you later. Welcome to Get Ready with me at 70. I'm going to do my makeup application, and I'm going to do the makeup that I wear when I make my videos. This is a pretty full-blown glam. It's not what I wear every day. This is for the Suze 702 persona. And I'm going to be using a mixed bag of products. Some of the products I use are drugstore, cheap drugstore products, and then some of them are expensive. So my face is cleaned and moisturized. Let's get it on. Let me start by telling you what I'm going to use today. This is Laura Geller's Party in a Palette. I'm going to be using one of those palettes today. Okay, I think I'm going to go with this one today. And with this palette, what you have is these are your eyeshadows. You have a base shadow, a lid shadow, a crease shadow. This is a highlighter. This is for your outer corners. This is inner corners, excuse me. Inner corners, outer corners, liner. This is the blush, okay? And this is a highlighter. I probably won't be using the blush that comes with the palette, but I will use everything else. One thing that I don't do when I do my makeup is any harsh lines. And for a mature older woman, I don't recommend harsh lines. I've watched other content creators who are older, more mature women drawing on those cat eye eyeliners, and it's just too harsh looking for somebody in their 70s. Okay, that's just my opinion. I don't use eyeliner gel, or any kind of eye pencil. I don't use eyebrow pencil. What I use is powder. And I use a brush and I powder in the lines that way. I find them softer and more natural looking. So, one of the products I'm using today, also, I'll be using e.l.f. This is called Puddy and Prime, or Puddy Primer. This is what it looks like. It's almost like a spackle, like you use on the wall. This fills in fine lines and enlarged pores. Okay. This is made by e.l.f. too. This is a camouflage. It's a concealer. And with a sponge applicator. Good stuff. Another concealer I'm going to use today is by Maybelline. It's Maybelline Erase. I think it's also got a sponge applicator. This is a really good product. It's not expensive. And what's so great about it is that you can use it under your eyes and it will not settle in the fine lines. Okay? My foundation today will be Lumi by L'Oreal. This gives you a luminescent glow, which is much nicer than a matte finish on a more mature face. Okay, now I'm also going to use a product on my neck to get rid of this. It's what I call the neck vagina. Okay, here's the product. Secret Lift Pro. You can order it through Amazon. I'll see if I can put a link in the description. I don't get any kickback for this, but it's just a damn good product. It works great, and I want to introduce it to you if you're not familiar with it. And it's either this or go get a neck lift, and you know, spend the 20K. So I'm going to start by applying the primer, and I'm going to put it on the fine lines. And I'm going to use my finger as an applicator. So here we go. Okay, primer. This works pretty good on enlarged pores too. I don't know if you can see a difference. My forehead looks kind of filled in. Okay. I'm going to do these lines around my mouth. And this softens the lines because it's got a reflective quality and it just reflects the light out. And you know, down here, the neck vagina. Let's do something about it. Okay, here we go. Okay. Now, as you probably noticed, my eyebrows are MIA. Okay, here's what's going on with my brows. My eyebrows are sparse from this point on. So what I do is just tweeze them out. I tweeze them out and then I draw them in. And when drawing them in, I follow my natural brow bone. In fact, I go up a little bit higher. And that gives me a lift. And it's either that or I could go get a brow lift. This gives you the illusion of the same thing done with your makeup. So before you jump into plastic surgery, take a look at what I'm going to do. All right. So now the concealer, and here's where I have my problem areas are under my eyes. I have dark circles, and they're not really circles. Those are shadows. Because of volume loss. As you get older, you lose volume under your eyes. Okay, it's hard to conceal that. Excuse me, it's hard to conceal that even with a good concealer and good lighting. This is where a filter helps you a lot. And I'm going to talk about that more a little bit later. But right here, I have some hyperpigmentation. I think that was due to sun exposure when I was younger. There are some dark spots which are also from the sun. So ladies, the sun is not your friend, okay? Yeah. So I'm gonna put some on these little spots here and there. Okay. And I'm just gonna tap it in. All right, now under the eyes is where you need some heavy duty coverage. And this product is good because it doesn't settle in the little fine lines under your eyes. So you can use this pretty liberally. And I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna tap it in. Whenever you're using anything around your eyes, you want to use your ring finger because that's your weakest finger and you won't be stretching your skin. So I could almost say it looks better already. Now, next step is I'm going to apply some foundation. I'm going to use a brush. And I'm just going to apply it off my hand. Okay. And you want to make sure to get your hairline blended with your foundation under the eyes. Okay. Get a little more. Okay. Now, my first career was in the beauty industry. I was a hair stylist for 22 years. So I learned a lot of tricks of the trade. I like using a brush to apply. And look, whatever's left over, just rub it into the top of your hand. Okay. I like using a brush as an applicator more than a sponge because I think the sponge soaks up most of your foundation. Okay. So, yeah, looks pretty good. Coverage is pretty good. Now, next step is going to be the eyeshadow application, and I use a blending brush, and I'm going to start with the base, which is yellow, and I'm going to put that everywhere. Yeah, there we go. And you know, you can use concealer on your eyelids if you need it. Some people have kind of veiny looking eyelids, and yeah, it helps. Now this color I'm going to put on my lids is a sparkly bronze. And it's very pretty. If your eyes are blue or green, it'll really make them pop. Okay, pop. All right, and I have some fallout. I'm going to show you how to take care of the fallout. You know, uno momento. Okay, now the next color is going to be the creases. And here's the thing about color in the crease. Do you see how I'm going upwards in the corners? Do you see how that gives me an upward motion to my eye? I'm going to do the same thing over here. For some reason, this side's always harder for me to do. Okay, but maybe if I come around this way, yeah. Okay, problem solved. You gotta be a contortionist. Okay. All right, can you see how I'm going in an upward, okay, it's going upwards. Now I'm gonna take some, I'm gonna blend this, okay? When I say blend, I want you to blend like there's no tomorrow. Blend, blend, blend. Blend, blend, blend. Blend, blend, blend. Shake your blender. Blend your booty. Here we go. Blend. Just when you think you've blended enough, blend some more, okay? Because there's nothing worse than a harsh line on a mature woman, okay? Now the next step I'm going to do is the liner, and I'm going to use the navy blue for a dramatic effect. And you really want to be careful with this color because you'll get some fallout under your eyes, and blue under the eyes just doesn't look good. So really give it a good blow. Okay. So I'm going to do upper eye. There we go, there's the fallout. Okay. I'm going to resolve this real quick. Okay. We're going to use a little bit of moisturizer. There you go. Just let it dry. Okay, and then I'm going to do, here's the upper eye. I'm going to do under the eye, but not all the way. And here's what I'm going to do, what I call a reverse cat eye. You see that I kind of drew cat eye on the bottom. Okay, the reason this will work is because it's going to be blended. Okay, so you're blending upwards. I'm probably going to have to redo the makeup under the eyes because of the fallout. There you go. Yeah. It's like gotten everywhere. Like I even got some down there. Okay. Okay, there's that eye. Do the right eye the same way. And they don't have to be perfect, you know, because I'm going to put a fake eyelash over it anyhow. Okay, then we're going to go under and up. Okay, so you've got kind of a cat eye. Okay. Blending, blending. Okay. Okay. All right. Can you see what's going on here? You're getting an upward movement. It doesn't have to be perfect. There's no such thing as a symmetrical face. So if one side's off a little, it's just gonna add character. Now, let me draw on some eyebrows. This is called Eye Envy. You can see I've been using it for a long time. And this is dark brown that I'm gonna use today. Yeah, I'm using the same brush that I used for my eyeliner. Okay, here you go. I do want to mention one thing. I'm not a fan of the modern eyebrow today. I think it's too overwhelming. I like more of a natural look. And on me, I'm just gonna follow my natural brow line. Okay. And, you know, take your time. Rome wasn't built in a day. Okay, there's one. And the other side. One thing about tweezing your brows all the way back like this is you always want to make sure to put your brows on before you go out, even if you're not doing a lot of makeup, because it's a little off-putting for some people to see you. They're like, whoa, what happened to you? You know. What happened to me? Called 70. Yeah. Okay, so again, I'm following my natural brow bone. And when you're doing your eyebrows, relax. You don't want to tense up or you're going to be fighting little lines, okay? Okay. See, they're not symmetrical at all. Okay. Here we go. Now, when you're done with that, guess what? Guess what you're gonna do again? More blending. Yeah. Underneath. Blend. 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 Okay. Okay. So, they might not be perfect, but they'll do. Okay, time for some lashes. Here we go. Let me curl them first. You want to put a coat of mascara on first to give your lashes a little shelf to sit on. Your fake lashes. I already had some mascara on from an earlier application. Okay, that's good. That should work. Okay. All right. I'm gonna use these lashes today. These are called Kiss So Wispy lashes. Again, a product that I get from Amazon. And Fake eyelashes are too wide for the average eye, so you do need to trim them down. Smile. It's a free facelift. Dear God, please let these go on right the first time. Okay. Here we go. Just lay it right over your lash. Yes. Yes. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Jesus. Okay, if you get the lash on where you want it, don't touch it. Don't play with it. Okay? Fight the temptation to play with it. There we go. Yeah. All right. I was primarily a hairdresser and color artist. I did a lot of corrective color on people, which was very lucrative even back in the day. So, yeah, that was my career, my first career for 22 years. 6 of those years I had my own salon. What a learning experience that was. At the end of my career, I moved to Las Vegas in 1992, and I did hair at the Stardust, the Las Vegas Hilton when it was still the Las Vegas Hilton, the Stardust when it was still there, and I ended up at the MGM Grand when they opened, and that was really interesting because it was kind of a celebrity hangout at the time. Interestingly enough, one of them that came into the salon one day was Marla Maples. You know who she is, right? Trump's second wife. And she came in with 2 little boys, you know who they were, and a couple of bodyguards. Yeah, so she came in to get her hair done. I didn't do her hair, one of my coworkers did, but I observed that she had very difficult hair. It was really kind of thick and just bone straight. I remember the hairdresser had to do a lot of work on her. I didn't see Donnie though. I mean Donald. I mean the president. I don't know where he was, probably at a golf course or a brothel. I don't know. Okay. Boy, it's gotta be windy outside. I can hear the wind chimes in my backyard. Ring-a-ding-ding. Yeah, so we would get celebrities at the MGM now and then. I remember one time I was coming into work and there was a set of glass doors that you could enter the spa or the salon. And I went to open the door and this man came from beside me and grabbed the door and said, "Let me get that for you." And I said, "Okay." And I looked, and you know who that man was? Mr. James Bond 007 himself, Pierce Brosnan. Pierce Brosnan. And oh, what a gentleman, what a handsome man. A little shorter than you'd expect, like smaller in stature. Then he looked on the big screen, but oh man, good looking guy. And still is today. All right. We're going to try that. We're going to leave it alone. Okay. So yeah, I worked at the MGM Grand. It's not all as glamorous as you think. Okay. That was my last hairdressing job because it was very hard to make a living. The person that made all the money was the salon owner, not the hairdressers. Okay. We didn't rent stations, we were employed, and we were on a 60-40 split which means the owner got 60, we got 40, and then he'd hit us up for supplies cost too. So at the end of the day, it was really expensive to get your hair done there, but it wasn't us that was really making the money. It was the owner. And the one thing I do remember that I really enjoyed about working there at that time, though, it was we used to get a lot of brides. We do a lot of wedding parties. And I loved doing the brides, their hair, their headpiece. Around that time, the French twist was in style again. And so we do all these magnificent looking updos on these brides. And wow, it was fun. It was really, you could really get creative, you know? And I remember one girl, I did her hair and she looked at me and she goes, "Oh my God, you're a goddess." And I thought that was so sweet. That was so cute, you know? And I'm glad I made her happy like that. I have my lashes on. Let me do my lips. So I'm going to be using Tarte. This is Tarte lipstick. This is called Crystal Cream, and the name of the color is Success. And it's kind of a nude, actually. And then, look at that, they give you little crystals on top. Isn't that pretty? And then I'm gonna use Lip Plumper. This is also by Tarte. It's called Maracuja Juicy. So I'm gonna start with this. And I don't use any lip liner or lip pencil, because I think it's kind of old-fashioned looking. Okay. Here we go. I overline the lip a little bit. One of my cats is at the door and wants to come in. Okay. This is the lip line. This is the lip plumper. Oh my gosh, that's fabulous. It's delicious. It feels so good on your lips. Yeah, and it tastes kind of like peppermint. So, beautiful product. Okay, there's my lips. My lips are done. I'm kind of looking at my lashes from every angle because, you know, a lot of times I think they're on and they're not. Once you get on a video and you start fluttering your eyelashes, you can see where it didn't glue on the end, in the corner or in the beginning of it or whatever. But hopefully you'll be a little forgiving of me today since I'm doing this in front of an audience. Okay, now let's take care of the vagina neck, shall we? Okay, again, I will be using this product. And this is what it looks like. It's like an elastic band. It tapes onto both sides of your neck, pulls the skin back. And you know what? They do the same thing with plastic surgery, all right? Except it's permanent. Okay, so first thing you want to do is get your hair out of the way because you don't want to get hair stuck under that elastic. Okay. All right. Now for this product to work, you have to use alcohol on your skin to remove any oils, or it's not going to stay, the elastic is not going to stay if you don't. So I'm using 70% alcohol. I'm going to put it right here. And don't worry about your makeup, so what? Okay? Nobody's going to see it there. See, because it does take it off. And this is going to do the same on this side. Okay. This baby's gonna disappear in it. It's going bye-bye. Okay. Now, the way this works, is you peel it back like a Band-Aid, okay? So you're gonna start it about halfway, okay? Like a Band-Aid. Make a little crease there. And I'm gonna start on this side. You're putting on a Band-Aid. That's simple. Apply a little heat. Okay. Now you see what's going to happen, right? Okay. I could have got that close down lower, maybe. Okay. So then you're going to go around to the other side. And this will have a piece of plastic to separate the bands that comes out. Okay, then we're gonna go to this side. Same thing, we're gonna start it like a Band-Aid. Make sure you're not getting your hair in there. Okay. And put it on like a Band-Aid. All right. Let's have a little bit of heat from your hands. Okay, there it is. It's done. It's on, it feels pretty good. Take your hair down. Okay, I just took off 20 years, okay? And I didn't need plastic surgery to do it. Not yet, at least. Okay. So yeah, little trick of the trade. You do have to be careful if you're gonna be out in the wind. Maybe wear a higher collar or something like that. Now, one last step, and I will be done. And the last step today is gonna be my blush. We go. And the blush I'm using, it's kind of old and it's mineral. So, but here we go. Again, I'm gonna give it an upward. I want everything to draw the eye upward. Same here. To your nose, to your chin, to your jawline. There we go. And maybe a little bit on your temples. Maybe up there in the hairline a little. Because you don't want any lines of demarcation. Okay? All right. All right, kiddos. I don't know, I feel a hair here. Here it is. Didn't know where it was coming from. It was gonna make me crazy. All right. So this is it. And I would say that I'm ready. Mr. DeMille, I'm ready for my close-up. And if you don't know who Mr. DeMille is, just Google it, okay? So yeah, this is my makeup at age 70. I will probably use, I'm gonna make a confession, I will probably filter a little bit. I'm gonna see how the final take looks. And if I have dark circles under my eyes, I probably will filter. But it's looking pretty good with just the concealer and the lighting in here. So that's it. I'm glad you stopped in today to get ready with me, and I'm gonna head over to my YouTube studio to finish this up. And my studio is my closet. I think you know that. All right, I'll see you over there. Bye. Okay, so thanks for getting ready with me. I hope you enjoyed my makeup application. That's the first time I've done one of those on camera. So it was kind of, I was flying by the seat of my pants there. I had a couple of questions that I received through my email. If you ever want to contact me, you can, my email address is in the description, okay? That is my business email for Sue702. And people contacted me with kind of funny questions. You know, I got a lot of comments about my age in my last video. And yes, I am 70 years old. I was born in 1954. Okay, so if there are any 1950s babies out there, please chime in. Let me know where you're watching from, what city you live in, and the year you were born. Okay, and please subscribe to the channel so we can have more to talk about. And let's see what else. Another question was, do I have a facelift? No, I do not have a facelift. You saw the product I used that got rid of the vagina neck. I call it vagina neck. I don't think that's the official term for it, but it got rid of that. And as long as I can get away with doing that, look, it took 20 years off, right? I mean, not bad. It does the same thing that a neck lift would do, except, you know, it's not permanent. So, and it's fine. I have it on right now. It doesn't bother me. I've had these on for special occasions when I knew there was going to be pictures taken, and stayed on all afternoon, all evening. Just remember to use the alcohol before you apply it, okay? And let's see, no, I would not, I don't have a facelift, but I would never rule it out. As long as this is working for me, I won't get one. If I ever need one, I will get one, and I don't care how old I am, okay? That's just me, okay? And what else? Okay, what I wanted to say about my makeup application is I'm trying to draw your eye up, okay? Up here, this is why I do my eyeshadow in an upward motion. It's why I do my eyebrows higher than they are naturally. And you just want to keep the eye up here, you know, cheekbone level and above. Because you don't, all this business going on down here, you don't need to draw attention to. You want to take the attention away from that if you're in the 70-year-old range, okay? So I had a lot of fun doing this today. So I do want to give a salute to all the hairdressers out there. Thank you for watching, and let me tell you, you are the unsung heroes, man. You make us look fabulous. There you have it. Thanks for getting ready with me. And my name is Suzanne Harper. I'll be back again soon with more Life of the 70-Year-Old. Have a great day, everyone. Mwah. And I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.